Okay, so for the online guys, hope my voice is clear now. Can you please confirm in chat box once whether I'm audible or not? Okay, so it's audible. Fine. So I think we can start it off today. In last class, we seen about which concepts? Stash done, na? After that, restore done, and after that, user configuration done. Okay. So today I'm gonna speak about the concept of Git branches. Which one? Okay, so let's start the concept of branches now. First of all, my exact question is, what is a branch? Already we discussed in last session. The meaning of branch is nothing but it's an individual line of development. I'll tell you the process. First of all, I'll be taking a pain to give the brief details about the project, like how exactly we are going to work in the project in the real-time aspect. Okay. So let's take a application. Tell me one application, Thread, huh? Not Instagram. Huh? IG is very famous in Thread, right? Let's go for IG. Let's go for Paytm, the best among all. So let's take Paytm. Tell me any common services you know in Paytm. How many of you are having Paytm applications? If I ask you, you need to raise hand like this, not like this, okay? Because if you like this, if you raise like this now, how can I understand? Okay, lot of you have the Paytm services. Tell me which service we use most on Paytm. First one, movies. Correct or not? For movies booking, you need to use Paytm. That is the first one, what we need to use. So go for movies. After that, if you are going for metro, there is one more thing called Prime. And the third one is going to be recharge service, Paytm use general. And finally, let's take DTH. How many services? Four. These are enough, okay? These will be the common services what we use in the Paytm. Movies, Train, DTH, and recharge. See, whenever if I want to create an application, will single developer work or multiple developer work in real time? Multiple developer. This point also we know. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire a bunch of developers. How many developers? So let's take, I'm going to hire 4 developers who will do the work for me. So take each time. Yep. DDH and recharge. So this will be my 4 services. Give me a second. There is some announcement going here. Yep. Can proceed. So guys, these people are our mentors. Her name is Mayuri and his name is Siba. Okay. So have you ever gone to lab till the date? None of you gone, right? So if you go to the lab, so these people are there to help you for your doubts and queries. Okay. So they are having something to announce for you. So listen to them for a couple of minutes. So every Saturday, for example, if I said you 3 to 4 classes in this week, of course, you'll get 6 classes. In these 6 classes, how much of content you prepared? We will conduct one mock interview. That is completely free of cost for you. And daily, if you go to the lab, so these people will be there to help you in the all aspects. Okay. So I hope like this facility will provide a lot of knowledge for you in terms of practical way. Okay. Everyone must need to utilize. Why? Because Naresh IT people is gonna offer the placements also, right? So we are responsible for providing the placement, and your responsibility is to what? Huh? Go to the lab and practice daily. Okay. How many of you are coming to the lab daily from tomorrow? Raise your hands. Okay. What about you people? See, lab is free of cost. And of course, you can get the free AC also. You can go and you can practice. Okay then. And one more thing, Naresh IT won't provide laptops for you. You need to bring your own laptop only. Okay. And same thing for online also. Online, we are also going to provide the lab session for you. For that purpose, once your registration is done, we're gonna send the email for you. So through there, you can join from the Zoom link, and we will be helpful for the doubts and queries part. Okay, thank you both of you. See, online also same thing, okay? But we're gonna send the link for the online people. Okay, so now we are having 4 different services from the application: movies, train, recharge, and DTH. So all these will be the 4 different services. Now, if you ask me what exactly will happen, I'll hire a developer called developer one. What is the name of the developer here? Developer one. And I ask the developer one to work on his own local laptop. Where is going to work there? Own local laptop. So movie service I have given to the developer one, and I ask him to work on the local laptop. As well as train service I have given to the developer two. And recharge service I have given to the developer number 3. DTH service I have given to the developer number 4. So like this, I hired 4 different developers. Developer 1, developer 2, developer 3, and developer 4. Now after giving them, okay, their work, what I asked them to work on their individual laptops. Now developer 1 will write the code for the movie service. Which service? Where he write out the code here on his local laptop only. Okay. Similarly, developer 3 is going to work on his own local laptop and is going to work on which service? Recharge. Developer 2 will work on train, and developer will work on. So this is how exactly the work is going to distribute. I'm going to take some separate color for identification. Okay. This is how exactly the work is going to distribute. Again, I'm telling you one more time. I'm taking the application called Paytm. Paytm is having a lot of services. Individual developer cannot able to work on all of these services. That is the reason why I hired some bunch of developers. After hiring these developers, what just happened? I asked each one of the developer to work on the individual services. Developer 1 is working on which service? Movies. And developer 2? Fine. Developer 3 and developer 4. So developer 1 will write the movies code in his local laptop. Developer 2 write his train code on local laptop. Developer 3 recharge code on his own laptop, and developer 4 is writing his DTH code on his own laptop. After writing the code on their individual laptop, okay, at the end of the day, I need to collect all the developers code. For example, let's say developer 1 is from USA, developer 2 is from China, developer 3 is from India, and developer 4 is from Brazil. Now I am the project manager. Who I am now? Developer 1 from USA, developer 2 is from China, developer 3 India, and developer 4 is from Brazil. Now what will happen? Sir, if I want to create the code, if I want to create the application, I need to have all developers code. With the help of single developer, can I create the application? That means what it is indicating, if I want to work with the application, I need to have the 4 different developers code. But these 4 different developers are living on 4 different cities, which is the different part of the world. Now what I'll do, first of all, I'll take one flight and I'll go to USA. I'll collect the developer 1 code. Next from there, I'll go to China. I'll collect the developer 2 code. Again, I'll come to India and take the developer 3 code. And again, I'll go to Brazil for collecting the developer 4 code. Is it possible, sir? Then how can I collect the code? These 4 people on 4 different ways. Na? You can ask me, sir, these 4 people might have some WhatsApp. Can they send the code on WhatsApp? Or can they send the code on Gmail? Even on Telegram? They can't send, right? So in this case, what exactly we do is, we will be having something called as GitHub in the internet. What we are having here? GitHub. So what this GitHub will do, at the end of the day, all developers code will be hosted on this GitHub. Where I can put here? In the GitHub. The main responsibility of the GitHub is, once you write the code on your local laptop, if some people want to see it or if some people want to use it, we can put the code from local to GitHub. That means developer 1 will send the code from his local laptop to GitHub. Similarly, developer 2 will send the code from his local laptop to developer 3 will send it to the GitHub, and developer 4 is also going to send to the GitHub. Now tell me, all the 4 different developers is going to locate on single place or not, sir? This GitHub is what exactly we can call as remote repository. What we can call as remote repository means this repository will be on any place. For example, let's take internet. If you have internet, you can be able to access this repository. Now, as a manager, do I need to travel to 4 different cities in the world? I can simply sit on my home. With the help of the internet, I can be able to see the code of 4 different developers. This is how exactly the work will be moving forward in the real time. Once we assign a work for the developer, the main responsibility of the developer is to write the code. Where he is going to write the code on his local laptop. But at the end of the day, multiple developers will be having the code on their local. I cannot take their local laptop code. For that purpose, what they are doing, they are sending the code from local laptop to the GitHub. What is the GitHub here? It is a remote repository. That means with the help of the internet, you can send the code from your local laptop to GitHub. So anybody from anywhere can able to see it. Nothing will come. It is pretty straightforward. That's what we are going to do in today's session. Okay. I'll show you how to upload the code from Git to GitHub. First of all, before I go for the practical point, is theoretical point clear for all of you now? This diagram. Online, can you please confirm is the diagram clear for all of you or not? Can you ping me on comment section? Is it clear or not? So it was clear. It was great response. Remember here, the entire class is depending upon this single diagram for today. If you understand that single diagram now, your class will be very, very easy. Trusting, okay? See, I'm not going to tell one example. I'm going to tell at least 4 examples because I want you to get the knowledge very deeply. If I tell one example, you cannot get the concept. But if I tell you at least 3 to 4, na, definitely you can be able to understand the class. So by the end of the class, you will get the complete knowledge about what is branch and what is Git. Okay, GitHub. Fine. What is the first process here? First process will be developer is going to write the code on his local laptop. See here, local laptop means I already have the server. Let's take in this server, my developer is writing the code. Okay. I have the fresh server which I created. But here, once I have the server, what is the first thing we need to create here? Folder. I'm going to create the folder called Paytm. What is the folder name? Paytm. MKDIR. Paytm. CD. Paytm. So now what is the first thing you're going to do after creating the folder? Sorry. Define. Creating a file later. Will that command work? No. Why? Okay. It is the command to initialize the repository, right? Will it work? No. Why? That is the first point. First of all, you need to install the Git here. What is the command? Tell me. Yum install Git -y. Here yum is what, sir? Package manager, which is to install packages in the Linux. And install is the action and Git is the name of the package. What exactly I'm going to install? -y for yes. After installing, it is optional to check the version. Already know what is the command to check the version. Tell me. Git -v and you can use git -version. This both you can use. Clear the screen. Later then, what exactly I'm going to do now is I want to initialize the empty repository. Which command is it? Git init. If I give this one, give ll-al or ls-al, anything is fine. Racing.git now. Okay. So remember, first of all, what I'm going to tell them is, sir, here you need to understand something called as branch. What you need to understand? Branch. I'll tell what is the meaning of branch, but before that, commit a file, any file. I'm going to create the index.html. Touch index.html. Git add index.html and git commit -m. What is the name of the commit here? I'm going to give commit 1. Which file I'm committing? So all of you are comfortable. Why? Because 2 days we have seen the architecture only. Create the file, add the file, commit the file. Now, if I see something called as git branch, I'll get a branch called master. What do you have here? Master. No, see. Sir, here I'm gonna talk about something called as branches in the Git. This is gonna be very, very important concept in the real-time aspect. So let's see what is the meaning of branch. Already I have the notes. No need to write it one more time. See, this notes I can take and I can give it for. It is day 3 of Git. So it is date is 29/04/2024. Okay. See, branch. What is the meaning of branch? Means it's a individual line of development for the code. That means in your local laptop, if you want to write the code, you need to have the branch. Without branch, we can't write the code. For example, fruits, right? Which fruit is famous in these days? Mango. Have you ate mango these days? Yes or no, man? No. How many of you know? And even one. I'm also. Okay. See, if you want to have the mango without having the branch, will mango comes to our hand? Is it possible even? No. Here also imagine in the Git, if you don't have the branch, you cannot get the code. If you don't have the branch, you cannot get the code. When a developer want to write the code, first of all, you want to create the branch. Without creating the branch, you cannot write the code and you cannot commit the code. If you can see here, by default, we are going to get the branch called master. If you create the file, if you add it, if you commit it, automatically a branch will come. Why? Because the nature of the mango tree is without branches, it cannot produce the fruit. Here also the nature of Git is without branch, it cannot commit the code as. Okay. Like that. Now here, we can create different branches in real time. For example, see how many developers are there in the picture. Now, if developer 1 want to write his code, he need to create his branch. And developer 2 want to write his code, he need to create his branch. And developer 3, his own branch he want to create. And developer 4 also want to create his own branch. Remember, developer 1 will create his own branch in his own local laptop only. And developer 2 will create a branch on his own local laptop. Developer 3, his own laptop, and developer 4, his own laptop. Like this, individual developers will be creating their own branches in their own laptop. Why? Because to write the code. Without creating the branch, they cannot write the code. Is the point number 1 clear for all of you? Tell me what is the point number 1? Without branch, we cannot write the code itself. If we don't create the branch, automatically a branch will create. What is that branch? Master. That means by default branch in the Git is going to be the master itself. Each developer will work on their own branch. For example, if I am developer 1, if I want to work on movie service, I'll create my branch and I'll work on that branch only. If there is a developer 2, he want to work on fine, he will create his own branch and he is going to work on there itself. At the end, we will combine all the branches together. See, at the end, I am showing you here very clearly. Branch from developer 1 laptop, branch from developer 2 laptop, branch from developer 3 laptop, and branch from developer 4 laptop. I'm going to combine all of them. Why? Because I want the code. How I get the code from the branch? That means if I combine all of the branches from different developers, then only I can get the complete code itself. At last, by default branch is going to be, if you don't create a branch, automatically Git will give a branch. But when Git will give a branch, if we commit a file, without committing, you cannot see any branch. Okay. This is an high level overview about the branch in the Git. Again, I'm telling, in Git, if you want to commit the code, you need to have the branch. In real time, multiple developers will create one branch on their local laptop to write the code. After writing the code on their local laptop, okay, if they want to send that code, they will send through the branches only. How they can send, sir? I'll show it lively for you. But before that, you need to perfect on theoretical way. Is theoretical concept clear for all of you? Online, can you please confirm me, is the branches theoretically clear for all of you or not? Okay, fine. So now let's go for the practical part and I'll give an high level overview about like how to work with the branches. Remember, in Git, by default, branch is going to be the master. It is going to be the interview question. Damn sure. In interview, if you go to interview, what is the first question they will ask you? Tell me about yourself, sir. Don't think too deep, okay? Whenever if you go, they will ask you, first of all, tell me about yourself. Or for example, if you met a new friend in this class only, what is the first thing you will ask? What's your name? These are very, very basic, right? Basic, essential, and mandatory. This is also going to be the essential and mandatory question. What is the default branch in the Git? What is the answer? Master. Great. Okay. Fine. So now the command to check the branches is gonna be git branch command. Okay. If you give the command called git branch, it is gonna show the list of branches. By default, I have only one. But now what is my requirement? My developer one want to work on the service called movie service. Then what he need to create? A branch. Okay. And I am giving the name of the branch will be movies only. So how I can work means if I want to create the branch, the command will be git branch movies. Hit enter. Now tell me what is the command to list the branches? Git. Are you able to see movies there? That means developer one created the branch. But if developer want to work, he need to go to the branch one. Currently I'm on master only. How can you tell means? Are you seeing star symbol? Star symbol and green color will indicate the current branch. What it's going to indicate? What is my current branch there? Master. Again, one more time. What is the command to create the branch? What is the command? Git branch later. Name of the branch. What is the command to list the branches? Git branch. Now, if I want to switch from one branch to another branch, okay, we need to jump. Basically, in like, have you ever climbed trees? None of you climbed trees, huh? You climbed, huh? Which tree? Huh? Yeah, tell me, man. It's fine. Mango tree. And you? Mango tree only. Okay, fine. Okay, so now here if I want to switch from one branch to another branch, there is a command called git checkout. Which command? Checkout. And what is the branch you want to go? I want to go to movies branch. Just to type movies. If I give this command now, what you are seeing here, sir? Switch it to. Now I create the branch called movies and I switch to the branch called movies. Now I can able to work on the branches called movies itself. Okay. So if you want to confirm in other way, give the command called git branch. What this command will do? Currently green color and star symbol is for which branch? Movies. Okay. So I'm gonna give this command for you. So here what exactly I'll do now is already I create one file in the master branch. Okay. So I'm gonna write some equation for you. First of all, I have which branch? Master. So let me make it large and in master branch, how many files do I have, sir? One. I create and commit one file. From the master branch, which branch I created? That means I create master from movies. Movies from master. Already master is having how many files? These movies will get one file by default. Why? Because this movies is created from master branch only. So how many files is committed on the master branch? That many files will come to the movies. Now tell me how many files is committed on master? So for the movies, one file will come by default. Are you seeing this one file? Yes. Now in the movies, I want to create the movie source code. So I'm gonna give touch movies 1.5. What does it mean? I am writing the code of movies from file 1 to file 5. Now these files are on which area, sir? In the architecture. Working directory. Okay. If I want to track them, which command I need to use? Git add. I'm gonna give movies all. Movies all means star. Okay. Now if I want to commit it, what I can do? Git commit -m. I'm gonna give it as developer one. Developer one commits. Why? Because developer one commit in and give movies star. Let's assume we have the code. Basically, writing the code is not a part of our work, but assume in that file we have the code already. So now developer one in his local, he create the branch called movies and he write the code, he tracked the code and he committed the code. Now totally how many files? 1 plus 5 is equal to. Now what this developer one will do, after writing the code in his local laptop, where he is going to send to? GitHub. But before sending to the GitHub, I'll show you developer 2, developer 3, and developer 4 process also. Then I can send all of them to the GitHub at single time. Okay. So now developer work is done. What he done? First of all, create the branch, switch it to the branch, and commit the files. Okay. Now same process. Now developer 2 is going to work on his local laptop. Basically, we need to have secondary laptop for developer 2 explanation, but I'm using the same laptop for the developer 2. Why? Because there are 4 different developers now. 4 different developers are working on how many laptops? But here we are having how many laptops? One. That is the reason developer is also going to create the branch on our local laptop only. Okay. So make sure this point very clearly. Now from the movies branch, I'm going to create the branch called train branch. Which branch? So previously from the movies, you create the train. How many files you committed on the train branch? Sorry, movies branch? 6. This 6 will come by default. Let me just show you. Tell me the command to list the branches. Git branch. Correct. Are you seeing Git branch now? Sir, what is the command to create the branch? Git branch. Branch name. What is the branch name? Train. Now, how to list the branches again? Command is git branch itself. Sir, I want to switch to the branch called train. How can I switch? But before that, why I need to switch to train branch? Because developer is working on train service. So if you want to write the code, you need to go to which branch? Train branch. Tell me the command to switch. Git checkout train. Okay. Now for confirmation, of course, you can see it very clearly. Switch it to the branch called train. But for your confirmation, I'm going to use the command git seeing train now. And if I give LL, are you seeing 6 files? Now developer 2 came to which branch here? Train. Now he is going to write the source code for which service here? Train. First of all, he will write this, he will add them, and he will commit them. You know the process, right? Touch, create the file, git add, track the file, and git commit. Commit the file. Now tell me the process. Touch, train, one dot dot, py. After that, git add, train, star. And after that, git commit. Which developer is committing this one? Or which files he is committing? Train, star. Is it done now? Now, if we go and see here, now developer 2 is also committed the files. So this 6 plus again, how many files I created? Total will be 11. Go and check now, you'll be having this 11 files. Done now? Remember, again, I am telling this third time. We don't have multiple laptops. I have only single laptop. That is the reason why I am creating all the developers branch in a single place. But in real time, each developer will create the branch on their own local laptop only. So is the working with train service from the train branch clear for all of you? On, can you please confirm is the process clear for all of you or not till now? So Pallavi, that a star indicates all files, Pallavi. So online, can you confirm? And one more thing, online, like try to be responsive because if you give the response, no, so that class will be very good and interacting also. Okay, don't worry, I'm going to repeat everything one more time at last time, okay? So Nang, there will be some conflict, but you are going to see in the upcoming days. What is the meaning of merge conflict, okay? I'll tell you in the upcoming days. Fine, sir. Now, what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to work on which service now. So movie is done, train done. Now it's time to work for which service? Recharge. So recharge I'm creating from which branch? How many files will come now? Great. Okay. So now tell me the command to create the branch called recharge. Git branch. Git branch, recharge. But I'll do a change here. Okay. Instead of git branch, I'm going to use the command called checkout. And the name of the branch will be. Sir, is it practically possible? No, it won't. What is the meaning of that command? Tell me. To change to the tell me to switch to the branch called recharge. But tell me, do you have the branch called recharge there? No. Without having the branch called recharge, how can you switch to it? Think logical. I don't have any branch. How can I go? For example, you have the mango tree. Okay, there is no branch. How can you go to that branch? No, right? Here also it won't possible. But there is a shortcut called -b. If I put -b here, it is possible now. See, this command will create the branch and switch to the branch at same time. If you want me to show, are you seeing it very clearly? Switch to new branch called recharge. Give the command git. Let's see recharge branch claim. Instead of using two commands, one is to create and one is to switch, I'm using only one command that will create the branch and that will switch to the branch at parallelly. Okay. Again, I'm telling instead of using two commands, one is to create the branch and one is to switch to the branch. Here, what I'm doing, I'm using the single command to do the both activities. What is the command? Git checkout -b, name of the branch. Okay. So now here, what you're going to do? Give the command git. Sorry, first of all, create the files. Touch which files? Recharge 5 files. Give the command git add recharge star means all the recharge files. Okay. And next git commit -m stand for message. Who is committing them? Which files is committing? Recharge files. That's it. Okay. So now if you go and see, this developer 3 work is also done. So already 11 files I'm having plus 5. How many files now? 16, sorry. So 3 different developers done their work. Developer 1 for the movie service, developer 2 for the train, developer 3 from the, and developer 4 from DTH. Is it done, developer 4? No, we need to do it. Okay, now I'll ask you one question. If I create a branch called DTH from the recharge, how many files will come? I'm asking the question. If you create the branch called DTH from the recharge, how many by default files will come? 6. 16. Are you sure? 5. Then still any answers? Be confident, man. Whatever you are saying. This is 16. It is correct answer only. For example, if I create the branch called DTH from the master, how many files will come? If I create from train, 11. Correct. Okay. But for your clarification, I'm going to create this branch called DTH from the master branch. Which branch? I'm indicating like this. DTH has been creating from master. How many files will have on master? Okay. But if I want to create the file, sorry, branch called DTH from the master, currently I'm on which branch? I need to go to which branch now? Tell me the command then. Git checkout. Great. So now you can see by using git branch. Are you on master now? How many files are there? 1. Now tell me how to create the file. I mean, sorry, the branch. Single command, tell me, no double commands. Git checkout -b branch name DTH. So this command will do how many actions? So what are those? Create and switch. So now give the command git branch. Are you seeing DTH now? How many files will come now? 1 file only. Now do the same process. Create them, add them, commit them. Tell me the comments. Touch DTH 1.5. After creating, git add DTH. After adding them, developer 4. Okay, sorry, developer 4. Wait. Yeah. So now all developers finished their work. 1 plus 5 is equal to how many files in this branch? Is the concept clear for all of you know? This is how the things work. But again, in real time, every developer will create one branch on their local. But here, why I'm creating all the branches? I have only one laptop. So online, can you please confirm me, is the concept of creating the branches, committing the files to them clear for all of you? Can you please confirm me in chat box once? Okay, fine. So Bharadwaj, master is the default branch will be created whenever you commit the file itself. Okay. Sir, what is we want to create empty branch? I think it's what if. Okay. Of course, we can create the empty branch, but that empty branch also need to have at least one commit. Okay. Fine. So I'll tell you, basically every time we will do branch from master or any other branch. Basically, it depends upon your choice, Fanina. So to go from master or to go from any other branch. Okay, fine. So now all the developers are done with the creating the code on the local laptop. Now what is the work? Like what is the next thing we're gonna do? Huh? We need to send the code from local to GitHub. For that purpose, what we need to have? GitHub account. Okay. I'll show you how to create the GitHub account. GitHub account is pretty straightforward. Okay. Do you know how to create it? How many of you don't know? Raise your hands. You previously attended, na? Okay, only. Okay, fine. So GitHub account creation is very, very easy. Even though if you don't know the process, still you know it. How many of you are having Instagram accounts here? I mean, this is a bullshit question actually. How many of you don't have? In these days, everybody will have it. If you know the process of creating the Instagram account, you can easily create the GitHub account. Okay. Let me show you. To create the Instagram account, what we need to have, sir? Email ID, username, password, right? Same process for GitHub also. But before that, like I would like to ask you one question. The class is very free and flexible, right? And every like AC and everything is good. Class is very comfortable, right? Then why you are holding your bags on the laps actually? There are a lot of seats you can put it there, na? Why to have unwanted stress? All of you keep this aside. Since from the childhood we are having the bags from our bags. Okay. So now you can put it and you can listen to the class very, very carefully. Which one? For which like for Visual Studio na? Why that comes into the picture? GitHub account you are talking. You can use it. Even you can go for Bing also. Even you can get from Google itself. Okay. Okay. So now here, what exactly we are going to do is I'm going to show you how to create the account of GitHub. Okay. Basically, I have the GitHub account already. So I'll show you first of all my GitHub account and I'll show you how to have the same portfolio for you. If you go to this GitHub account, it's DevOps Beraham account. I'll show you this one. Click on sign in. So this is how exactly your GitHub account need to look like. So basically, we'll be having some good profile and some good bio for our LinkedIn. Na? I mean, sorry, for our Instagram. Na? Same thing you need to apply for the LinkedIn as well as your GitHub also. Why? Because your profile will matter a lot actually. Okay. How exactly I'm showing you my profile, right? The same thing you want to create for your accounts. And one more thing is you need to create with a good profile picture. A lot of people like what they will do, they'll create the good portfolio of the GitHub. But what they do, they will put some Nibba photos actually. You know that meaning of Nibba and chapter, right? Okay. So try to put some professional pics actually. It's gonna be helpful a lot. I'm telling lot of the people these days are asking your GitHub profile. Why? Because it is going to elaborate how much you are good at your maintaining your social status actually. LinkedIn and GitHub will be the two accounts everyone need to create immediately. Okay. So remember, these two will be important. What are the two accounts? LinkedIn and of course, I'm going to tell you how to create the LinkedIn profile also. But first of all, let's go with the GitHub profile. So I'm going to sign out here. So how can we create GitHub by using commands? No. In Terraform, you can create the repositories. Okay. But for account, you need to create from browser itself. In Google, type GitHub. Just type GitHub. That's it. You can have the option of sign in plus sign up. Which one we're going to choose now? Sign in or sign up? What is the difference between them? In means already if you have the account for login purpose. Up means first time creation. Go for sign up. Now, one of you tell me your email. I'm going to create the account for you. Why? Because I already have the GitHub account. Email means you have the login for your mobile, right? You know that one? Guys, I'm asking your email, man. I'm not asking any your like land properties or any other thing. That is just to create the account only. Yeah, tell me someone is telling. Huh? ANI dot TAL TALL tall. Okay. Hmm. 00 the rate gmail.com. Okay. But make sure that previously don't have the GitHub account with that username and email. Do you have the GitHub account with it? Fresh, right? Fine. Click on continue. Now password, like, is it ANA or Anil? ANL, okay. I'll give one password for you later, okay? So your password should be very strong. Strong means one caps, one small, one special character, and one number itself. Continue. And username should be unique, sir. For example, in Instagram, if I create the username, same username can you use? We can't use it, right? So here also, once you create your GitHub account, if already somebody is having your same name, if they can put one name, you cannot use that same name. Okay. I'm trying with this name. I think, yeah. If you go and see, username may contain, okay. Here there is dot. I'm going to remove the dot actually. This name is available. Okay. Click on continue. Click on the checkbox, continue. Now for the verification of account, here what exactly you're going to see is you're going to match a picture for the verification. Click on verify and solve the puzzle. Are you seeing the puzzle here? How exactly this image is there? You need to point out your image to this direction. Submit. Is it done? So now like you will get one verification code. Once if you done this one, same like Instagram, you will get one verification code to your email so that you need to check. Check on the promotions. Huh? In your laptop it is there, huh? Not on phone. Huh? Ah, okay, then go ahead. See, like online people are like a very responsive. Only one time I asked them how many mails I get. 5 mails I got, right? But here I asked 5 times, only one mail I get. Huh? Fine. 87. Yep. So now hit enter after that. So it is asking that you are creating the GitHub. Is it only for you or for your teammates? It's only for me. Are you a student or teacher? It doesn't matter what you put. You can put anything. I am going for student. And later it will ask you for what purpose you are creating the GitHub account. I am using for collaborative coding and automation, says it. Of course, you can select all of them. But it is asking you are creating the GitHub for which purpose? What is your major intention with it? For coding and automation. Click on continue. So you can continue with the free account. Click on create the account. Now you can see the beautiful dashboard login. It is how exactly your GitHub dashboard will look like. Okay. It will take only just 5 minutes to create that. Not only 5, like 2 minutes is maximum. Username, email, and password, and verification code. That's it. Okay. I'll tell you one of the most irony thing what I'll get in this GitHub account creation. No, while I go to the lab, students will ask me, sir, I'm getting some problem in GitHub account creation. What is the mistake they do? On mistake they will fail. Puzzle solving they will fail. I was thinking like where these guys are mistaking. Then after that, sir, I'm able to create everything, sir, but puzzle is not solving. What can I do now? Okay, so puzzle solving is very easy. All you need to point out your image to the exact direction. Okay, so I hope like you are going to solve the puzzle in the very first attempt. Okay, don't ask mentors like this one. It will be like very sarcastic thing. Fine. So after creating the account, now here you are going to create the repository. Click on create repository. Okay, my repository name will be Paytm. What is the name of the repository? Description you can write, it's optional. Description means you are creating the repository, but for which purpose you are creating? You can write to store the Paytm source code, but I'm not writing, it's optional. Coming to the repositories, you have two things, public and private. Public means anybody can see your code. Private means only limited people can able to see it. As of now, I am going for the public. In future, I am going to show you how to work with private repos. Click on create repository. The moment if you click on create repository here, now you are going to store the code on your repository. Sir, how to store the code? But before storing the code, I'll tell you one thing. Is the process of creating the GitHub account clear for all of you? Yes. So now see, if I want to store the code to the GitHub, first of all, tell me, where is my code coming from? From my developers, not developers laptop. Where it is coming from? And where I want to store? Sir, do they need to have some connection or not, sir? See, my developer laptop is having the code and GitHub need to store that code. So to make this connect, we need to give some command. That command will connect both the local laptop as well as GitHub. Okay. And that command, no need to remember, you can see it directly on the GitHub itself. You can see the command called git remote add origin. Are you seeing this command? Just straightforward, copy it and paste it. Okay. I'll explain what is the meaning of that command. This single command will connect my local laptop to the GitHub itself. Okay. And now I'll tell what is the meaning of this command. See, git is the command I'm using. From the git, I'm having the remote repository. What I'm having? And I'm adding the remote repository path. What is the meaning of origin? The path exactly. What is the meaning of origin? Path. In the github.com, I have user called Taluri. Okay, Ani Taluri. And in his account, I am having the repository called paytm.git. That means in the GitHub, I have the user called Ani Taluri. He is having the repository called Paytm. Okay. This link I am adding to my local repository. Okay. Now this command will be responsible for connecting my local laptop to the GitHub. If I run that command, then only I can able to send the content from my local to GitHub. Otherwise, I cannot able to send it. Okay. And again, I'm telling no need to by heart that command, directly copy paste. Is the point clear for all of you? Fine. Once you done this one, now what exactly we are going to do now is you are going to send the branch. Remember, from the Git to GitHub, you cannot send the files. You need to send the branch. You need to send the already branch is nothing but collection of files. Files will directly go. Give the command git to branch. You are having lot of branches. Okay. I want to send the first branch called master. Which branch? Give the command means git push. Git. What is the meaning of push? I'm not asking the sign actually. Huh? Push. What is the meaning of push? Push means to send. Correct or not, sir? I am sending the files. Okay. Git push origin. Which branch I am sending? Master. Origin means location actually. Okay. It's not the branch. Git push origin master means I am sending the files from my local branch called master to the GitHub itself. Hit enter. First of all, it is going to ask the username. What is the username? Ani Talluri. It is a username. Give the username. And next, what you gonna give here? Password. What is the password? Only I know, right? So remember, I'll tell you one thing. Basically, passwords will not work here. Okay. In the month of August 2021, which year? Month of August 2021, GitHub removed the password option. Why? Because passwords are very easy to crack. For that purpose, they are going to give the tokens. What do they give? Password means maximum we can go for 8 to 10 or 15 characters, but token will be 40 characters of sequence. How many characters? So that is going to provide very high strength or not, sir? High privacy, high security, and high strength also. So from then, GitHub removed the password option. Okay. So now we are going to use the tokens instead of password. What we gonna use? Token. Here in your notes, I clearly mentioned that point here. If you go and see, after giving the git remote add origin and git push origin master, first of all, you need to send the master branch. Here I given something called as note. What is a note in GitHub? Passwords are not accepted. So we need to use the, so the token generation is a lengthy process. Okay, but I'll make it short and sweet. First of all, if you want to generate the token, click on your profile. Where is your profile? This pink symbol, are you seeing this one? Na? And one more thing, color is not on our hands. It will come by default. Okay. So click on settings. In your profile, go for settings. And in the left side, you can see something called as developer settings. What you can see? Here are you seeing personal access tokens? Click on here, click on classic. What we gonna use? Again, one more time, go for click on profile. In the profile, you need to go for after settings, developer settings. From the developer settings, personal access token. Here you need to go for classic. Okay. So here in this, you can see something called as generate token. Click on again classic. Here you can give name of the token. I am giving it Paytm. Name of the token will be what? Paytm. Expiry date. You want this token for 7 days, 3 days, like 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Custom. Custom means you can put a different number. No expiry means the token will never die. Even if you die, the token will never die. Okay. So in this way, we can put the token. But in real time, token will be changing for every 1 week. If you use the token on this week, next time the token will be changed actually. But because same token we cannot use for long time. Okay. Like that. So I'm gonna put for 7 days here, but it depends upon your choice to put 7 or 70 or 100. It depends upon your choice. Now go for the scope. What is the meaning of scope? You know, level of permission you are going to give for the token. What is the meaning of scope? Level of permission what you are going for the token. So here as of now, I'm gonna give it for repository only. Select the first link. After selecting this one, click on generate token. Now are you seeing the token here? Can anybody able to remember the token, sir? If password, for example, if I put like password, Taluri123, very easy to remember and very easy to crack. But this, anybody able to remember? Even if you remember, it will expire within a short time only. Is my point clear for all of you? In this way, these GitHub people, what they done, you know, they removed the password option and they introduced the token for the high security. Now what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna click on the delete symbol. What I'm gonna do? Why delete, sir? Why? Because I want to show it one more time for you for your better clarity. Okay. Now you tell me the process. First of all, profile, settings, developer settings, access token, go for classic. Here also, classic. Name of the token. Anything you can give, man. I'm giving ABCD. And next, expiry. Just leave it 30, fine. And repo. Click on generate token. So I'll be deleting this one more time and let's create one more time for the last. Okay. Why? Because this token creation, you want to have it straight. Okay. Tell me, first of all, profile, settings, Developer settings. Classic. Classic again. Name. Paytm. Repo. That's it. Click on generate token. Here, if you go to the notes, guys, step by step I have given profile settings, developer settings, personal access token, go for classic. Again, click on generate new token, select name Paytm, select 6 scopes. Of course, I am giving only one scope, but you can select all of them. Okay. Same process I have given on the notes itself. If you forgot later also, you have the notes to remember it. Okay. So now what you can do, copy the token. Remember, once you copy the token, try to paste it somewhere in the notes or like any of the place, wherever you want. After going to this one, see, in your laptop, if you want to paste, you have 2 options. How many options you have? One, you can use shift insert. That will allow you to paste your token. Second one is your keyboard right click. Which one? You can go for shift insert or you can go for keyboard right click. Anything will paste. Is it done now? It's done or not? Now all of you will have the question, where is the token? I'm not able to see it here. How many of you got this dot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Later on. 6. Only 6 people got the dot. Okay. I'll tell you one thing. Remember, in Linux, passwords are not visible. In Linux, this token is also kind of password, but advanced password. Even though, like if you give any kind of password, Linux will not show the password. Of course, in the background, it will type. In the background, it will type, but it won't show the password in the front here. So now if I go to the GitHub and if I go to my repository, now click on your repositories. Okay. In the Paytm repository, you can see the master. How many files you have on the master? I received the index.html. Which branch came here? That's it. Simple. Now again, sir, I want to push the movies branch. Which branch? Same command. What is the command? Git push origin instead of master put movies. First of all, username. And one more thing, for example, if you give username, sometimes you cannot edit. Okay. So here instead of ANI, I put N. It is a wrong username, I know. You control C. Control C means it will stop. Okay. So username is ANI TALLURI00. That's it. And token already I copied. Na? So what I can do, shift insert, hit enter. It's pasted, but it won't visible. Okay. Now click here. Currently, how many branches you are having? If I click on refresh, I'll get the branch 2. I'm showing movies now. Which branch you are having now? Is the movies files came or not, sir? Now developer 1 pushed the files from his local laptop to the GitHub. As a manager, I can see them. Now who want to push the train? Sorry, who want to push the like a code to here? Developer 2. Which branch is going to push? From where? Local laptop. What is the command, sir? Git push origin train. And remember, we need to give that token git remote add origin. If I give that, then only I can able to connect. Already I have given, na? So I'll be connecting to it. Hit enter. Username is THN or TN? TALLU @00, right? Oh, 00 @ only 00. Okay, then fine. See, here I have given wrong username, but I'm giving the right token. Username is wrong. Is it sending now? Go ahead and check. Click on refresh. Paytm master moves and train. Okay. So now again, I'm gonna give git push origin after train. I need to go for recharge. Username ani TALLURI00. I pasted the token. Now again, if you go and see how many are there now? 3. But if I click on refresh, will I get 4th one now? Recharge. Are you able to see it or not, sir? You are able to see it or not? And finally, which branch I want to push now? DTH. Developer 4 is pushing from where? From local laptop to, by using which command? Git push origin. Wait. And token already. Oh, wait. Git push origin DTH username. With the token. Is it done or not, sir? So now if you go and see, you can see the 5 branches. Click on refresh, you will get the DTH branch. Are you seeing DTH here? So in this way, at the end of the day, once developer write the code, before going to log off, every day he will push the code to local to GitHub. This is the process. Okay, what is the advantage, Even though if you lost the code on your local, you will get from GitHub. If you want me to show, I'll just give a brief of it. See, currently, you are having the repository called Paytm. In this repo only you are having code or not, sir? I'm giving rf minus rf star. That means to remove the folder. Do you have the code on local now? No. Give the command git clone. So in this repository have the code, correct or not? What I can do? I'll copy the URL. I'm just showing it, okay? Paste it here. Now give LL. Are you seeing CD Paytm here? Now give LL. Are you seeing the code here? Give the command git branch. Are you seeing master or not? And if I give the command git checkout, DTH. LL. Are you seeing all the code here? DTH code. If I want movies, give the command git checkout. Are you seeing the movies code here? Like this, even though if you lost the code on your local laptop, for example, if a local laptop is completely blasted, or if someone's stolen it, how can you recover it? You don't have. But in this case, your GitHub will provide the code from your GitHub to your local itself. Okay. This is how exactly the real time will works. Okay. Again, I'm repeating the process. Initially, developer will create the branch on his local laptop. Why they will create the branch? To write the code. Without writing the code, without creating the branch, they cannot write the code. Once they done with the writing of the code on the local laptop, what they will do, they'll send the GitHub by using the command git push origin name of the branch name. So that's it. So now it is the concept for the day. Now here in the notes, whatever the process, each and every command I have given in the process, you can follow the same notes and you can practice the same stuff itself. Now before going for the doubts and queries, how's the class for all of you today? Have you got the complete clarity? What is Git and what is GitHub? Why it is working? Everyone. Online, can you please confirm me, is the session clear for all of you or not today? You can ping me on comment section. We'll go for doubts and queries later. Just send me the response. Okay. Fine. Silesh, it's not for full stack Java, okay? So Faninath, I'll tell you how to design the portfolio of the GitHub, but first of all, you need to have the account, okay? I'll tell you later. Okay. So now guys, online, if you are having any doubts or any queries, you can raise your hand. I'm gonna give unmute option for you for the doubts and queries. And offline, you can speak if you are having any queries. And guys, the people who came new for today, basically we are done with few sessions. Don't worry, what are the sessions we done? It's only completely one session only. We will provide backup for you. Okay. So it might be new for today, but no need to worry. Why? Because previously you missed some partner. So it's somewhat of difficult for you to catch up. But let me know your free time. I'm gonna provide one backup for all of you. Okay. So online. Yes. So I got some queries. First of all, sir, can we push all the branches at a time? No, we can't push. At a time, we can push only how many branches? One branch. In real time, also, we push only one branch at a single time. Okay. And what is the difference between Git and GitHub? Very common question. Git means you write the code on your local laptop. GitHub means your code will be on internet. That is the only difference. In your local laptop, you install Git and write the code. After writing the code on your local laptop, you will send it to the GitHub itself. Git is local, GitHub is the internet platform. Okay. So Nagalla Sai, you can speak now. Anil, you can speak now. I give the unmute option for you to speak. Anil Kumar. You have the unmute option, you can speak. Okay. Next, Madhavi. Pilla Madhavi, you can speak. Guys, you are raising the hand, but I am giving the unmute option to speak. You are not able to speak. Okay, let me do one thing. I dropped all of your hands. So now raise your hands one more time. Like whoever are having the queries, raise your hands one more time. Okay. Harish, you can speak now.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah,
Can you
hello,
hear me?
Harish.
Yes, my question is in the real-time projects, we use a GitHub only for repository, or
Like
is there
there will be
any
some other
alternative?
platforms also. You can use Bitbucket or you can use the GitLab CA. So there will be n number of tools, but everywhere you can see the same process, writing the code on local and pushing them to the central repositories. I mean, like remote. Even in GitLab also
Okay,
same comments and same process. Okay, but the platform will change. That's it.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and also the password is like only the secret, right? And that.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
okay.
Yep. Fine. So next, Chaitali Kodani, you can speak now.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Uh, yeah, sir. I have a question regarding package manager. I was trying to use the command yum for installing the Git in my machine, but it's giving me error like, yum is not yum not found.
Okay.
So package
Basically,
manager is
you
not
might
installed.
have
Yeah.
taken Amazon Linux 2023. You need to go for Amazon Linux 2, Chaitali.
How to do that, sir? I mean, I don't understand.
I'll show you. Wait. See. While selecting the AMI, what you have done, you have gone for Amazon Linux 2023. You cannot go for it. Okay. See, it is your AMI, right? What I used to say, generally, you are having the AMI. Okay. Don't select the default one. It's your default one. Okay. Click on the drop down. You can see the second option. So you need to select this one. Okay. Otherwise, the package managers won't work. Hope it is clear for you. Check on the Northern Virginia. Okay. This region. Hope it is clear for you, Chetali. It will work. Okay. Let's see on the lab. Okay. So next question, Sai Pujta Kanchala, you can speak now.
Ram, I have a question. Do we need to install this Git in the package manager every time we work?
Definitely. No. Basically, in real time, you will be installing that one time only. Here, I am creating daily server. So that is the reason I am installing daily. But in real time,
Oh,
once you install, you can use them. Okay. No need to
okay.
install frequently.
Yeah, I see. Like yesterday, I also have installed and daily you're installing. So just okay.
Yeah. So no need to install. Basically, daily I am creating new server. No? That is the reason I am installing. Okay.
Can you show me once again how to work on this Linux part from this EC2 server?
So I think you know the process of creating the server, right?
Yes, yes.
Once
After
you create the
creating that,
server, click on the server. If you click on the server, you have the
okay,
option to connect. Okay. Click on this connect. In the first option, you
okay,
can see one more time connect. From this directly you can work.
okay, EC2.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Puchta.
Yeah, thank you.
So next, and before going for the next queries, guys, let's go for the interview question first of all. I forgot the interview question today. So from today's point of view, what is the interview question? What is the branch in Git? Can anyone tell me what is the branch in Git? No, I'm not asking default. What is the meaning of branch? Branch is a individual line of development. Okay, if you want to commit the files, you need to create the branch itself. Already I given 5 to 6 points. You can refer the points. What is the default branch in Git? Master. What is the difference between Git and GitHub? Git is local. GitHub is. So these three will be the questions from your today's concept. And what is the branch to? What is the command to create the branch? Git branch. Name of the branch. Okay. So these will be the possible questions from today's concept. Okay. Sorry. I'm not, I don't know. I'm telling you about remote. Of course, in distributed also you have the remote repositories. Okay. So next, Ankit Kumar, you can speak now.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Ankit.
I have a query regarding the class.
Sure.
So, like you had committed some multiple files using the star, the asterisk. So, what if I want to commit only one file instead of the like using star, like one file from that?
Okay. So this concept already I covered, Amit. Basically, if you want to commit the single file, just give the file name directly. If you are having
Okay.
10 files, you want to commit file one, just give the git add file one and git commit file one. That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So, and these all tasks will be done by developers, no? So, like this
Yes.
all, and we'll be managing the repo, is it?
Yes, yes, exactly. So this will be done by developers, but as a DevOps engineer, you need to understand the process. Okay.
Understand that?
Trust me, in real time, you'll never use both Git and GitHub. Okay.
Okay. That's all, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm uploading the class, so class notes to the Google Classroom. Next, Suresh, you can speak now. Suresh K. Suresh, if you're speaking, I'm not able to hear you. So Divya, no need to worry. If you miss a pre-session, please contact admin. He's gonna provide the playlist of the missed sessions. Like how many sessions you have been missed till now, he's gonna provide the playlist for it. Okay, hope it is clear. So next, Raghavendra Joshi, you can speak now.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, hello, good
Sir,
evening, Raghavendra.
Sir, there are some branches in which we developer cannot commit the code directly or merge the code without any approval. So how to
That we will
rectify
discuss,
that?
like basically that we are going to discuss on the branching strategy. Okay, in the branching strategy, I'm going to tell like what is long living branch, what is short living branch, what to use at which time. Okay, I'll give a brief overview about it.
Thank you.
Next, Venu Kumar, you can speak now.
Hi, Ravi.
Yeah, hello, Venu.
So actually, I was trying to do it yesterday. But now I understand that there is a concept of branching that is very important to push the file.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, the thing is that the first thing which we should have to do is we need to create the branch. Then
Yes, if
we are
you need to create the branch, then only you need to add the files, then only you need to commit them. Otherwise, the files will not be pushed. Even though if you don't create the branch, by default, we'll be getting the master. Okay.
so how am I able to do this commit and all then without any branch? How am I able to do that?
See, that's what I'm saying. Without, if you don't have any branch, if you do a commit, by default, master will come. Okay, that is possible. That's what I'm trying to convey you.
I understand. Okay. So
Yeah.
now can't we push the files that are in the master into the repository?
Sure, you can. I give the command git push origin master, na? So automatically only that branch files will go to the GitHub itself. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Next, Bharadwaj, you can speak now. Okay. Funinath, you can go ahead.
Sir?
Suresh, I'll give it for you. Okay,
Sir,
don't
I'm
worry.
audible?
Previously, I give the chance to speak, but I'm not getting voice from your end. I'll give it one more time. Okay, raise your hand. Yeah, please go ahead, Funinath.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Sir, is it necessary like every time we need to install the a Git package manager for every
No,
project?
no. Basically, here every time I am creating the new server. That is the reason every time I'm installing. Why I'm creating new server every time? Why? Because to show you in practical way multiple times. But if you create the server once, if you install the Git one time, that is fine. Tomorrow also you can use the same server. Day after tomorrow also you can use same server.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Got it. Sir, and one more thing, why we need to install the Git in root only? Why not EC2?
In EC, why? Because EC2 user will not have full permissions like root. Okay. If you want to install, you need to use sudo command for it.
Okay. If we give full permission to EC2, then we can install, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yep. So Bharadwaj, the answer for your question will be C. DTH branch I'm creating from which branch? Master. Master is having how many files? And how many files I create later? 1 plus 5? That is the reason master is having only 6. Recharge is having 16 only. But here master is creating for DTH. No? That is the reason. It is clear for you, Bharadwaj?
I think.
Next to Suresh K, you can speak now. Hello? Suresh, I gave the unmute option for you, but I'm not able to hear anything from your end. Are you speaking? Okay. Next, Yogesh, you can speak now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Yogesh.
Session is very good, sir. My question is, I'm transiting my career from non-IT to IT. So, is it okay, or is it possible to show the experience?
Definitely, you can show. Like here, I'm here to guide you. Okay, don't worry about it. So, okay. So at the end of the session, I'm gonna build your portfolio, so then you can easily able to transfer. But before that one, you need to make sure that what are the technical stuff I'm teaching, you need to get it. Okay. So
Okay,
this
sir.
resume building as well as career guidance, everything I'll take it by the end of the course.
Okay,
But
but
still, there are a lot of openings for the people. Okay. See, it doesn't matter from which background you are. If you're having some good technical stuff, it is enough to crack the job. Okay.
Okay, I have one question also. Like, we will cover AWS Lambda, Route 53, and
No, no. Basically, this is that course of DevOps with AWS. That means here primarily we are focusing on DevOps. In AWS part, we are going to cover the infrastructure, like how much of infra we need from AWS point of view for the DevOps. That much of part I'm gonna cover.
Okay, and this flow will be on the step by step, like today's step.
Yes. I'm going to teach everything step by step. See, for example, if you go for SDLC, plan, code, build, test will be there. So here I'm the planning stage. Next, I'm going to go for the building and next testing and next deployment. Like everything is going to have the sequential format.
Okay, and the same will be applied in the industry also, right?
Exactly.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So now offline, still any queries before I wrap the session? Everything clear? Okay. So guys, the people who came newly for today, so you need to worry. Why? Because it might be some new and difficult for you. But because you missed the initial part of the DevOps. Okay. So what you're gonna do is, if you go to the downstairs, we have the admin. So just please go to him and ask the previous recording sessions. Listen to them and come to me. Whenever if you are free now, I'm gonna give the backup session for you. What are the topics you missed? Okay. So you are just 2 classes away from the current session. Don't worry about it much. Basically, one is a practical one, and next one I just covered only 2 concepts of it. Okay. It might be new for you, all of you, I know, but try to have some hands-on experience. So that's it I want to tell. Suresh, why branches is not showing in sequence wise? Is it possible to show branch like 1, 2, 3? No. Branches name we can get however we give. Okay, it won't come in sequential way. Hope it is clear for you, Suresh. So still any queries from you, online or offline? Okay then, so I think it's time to wrap session for today. So let's meet on tomorrow session with some new topic. Have a great day, bye. And don't worry, it is not done yet. It will take another 2 to 3 days to cover. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you online. So let's meet on tomorrow session with some new topic. Have a great day. Bye.